Well, again, we got back to practice. Obviously, watched the film of our Liberty loss, highlighted the things that we did well, and are addressing the things that we still need to work on. So the ladies have been in good spirits, and we've had really good practices.
So you're welcoming in North Texas this Thursday, 2-1 on the season that just finished against a solid opponent in A&M, and you're welcoming them in almost a completely different type of layout versus last year. What are we going to see from North Texas this Thursday?
Well, they're a really good coach team. Coach Jason Burton, a friend of mine, does a really good job of getting them prepared to play. They play extremely hard, and they crash the glass extremely hard. And so for a team that just gave up 19 offensive rebounds, that's something that we need to shore up to give us a good chance to win the game.
Send it over to Amanda.
So we talk about Kirsten Harden a lot, but these last two games, like, she's averaging 20 points a game, and she's 100% from the free throw line. So just talk about what your expectations are of her, and I know you've put some challenges toward her this week.
Well, Kirsten's a great player. She expects excellence every time she steps out there on the floor. If I were telling, I'd be lying if I told you I thought she'd be 100% from the free throw line this early on. But at the same time, she's put a lot of work in at the free throw line this off season. And so again, I just expect for her to continue to play hard, continue to lead our group, and continue to put us in positions to win.
Another person that we talk about a lot, especially after her performance last year, was Kyla Deck is leading the team in steals with the 12 steals. So she averages 6 a game right now. So from the defensive side, I know you say a lot that defense is what you're going to stake. Like, this is what you're going to know from coaching-wise. So just speak about what Kyla has also contributed on the defensive side, especially, like, in terms of last year, she was more, like, offensive, three-point shooting, lights out type of style.
Well, again, I just asked Kyla to be a complete player. Whether we're playing her at the point guard, the two guard, or the small forward position, we just asked for her to be complete. She does play with a ton of intensity, which allows her to be in position a lot of times to get the steals that she's getting because, again, we do play a up-tempo style of defense. But now the challenge to her is not only to get the steals, but to be able to go to the other team's best player and lock them down. You may not be able to take the ball away from them all the time, but just to challenge every shot that they get off.
In these last two games, we've seen a lot of new faces be on the court for the Ladyjacks. So just talk about these newcomers and what you've been seeing from them, what you've been liking.
Well, again, Lydia Cook-Wiggins, freshman point guard, in the Sawmill, that's a tough ask. But, again, she came in and gave us some really solid minutes. Seen Jasmine Bowles, an elite athletic forward that can, do a lot of different things. She's so high IQ. And then you got Trinity Moore, who comes off the bench and is a post presence for us, backs up Kirsten really, really well and is a really good rebounder. So those are just a few of the newcomers. Obviously, Mimi Gatewood was out for this last game that we played with an injury. We expect her to be coming back soon. We just don't know exactly when. But she's another one that gives us a really, really good spark off the bench. And so the newcomers that have played, they've given us a really good spark. We're looking for a little bit more, and I know they have the talent to give it to us.
So you got the home game on Thursday, and then you got a road contest later during Thanksgiving break, and then another one that's on Saturday during Thanksgiving break. So how big is it for student presence for a Thursday night game, but then also support from the community in a Thursday night matchup?
Well, I think, obviously we want students in the community at every game. So it doesn't matter if it's Thursday, Saturday, Christmas Day, we want them there because, again, this community means so much to this team. We put pride on our home court advantage and playing in front of our friends and family and our student body and everybody in this community. So we definitely want to see everybody out at the game. But at the same time, we have a business to go out there and handle business, and it's our job to put butts in the seats. It's our job to give them an exciting product to want to come and see, and so hopefully we do that going forward.
See you in the Sawmill on Thursday. Thanks for the time, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Axum Jacks.